Hello everyone and welcome to the real rebooted MCU. The version of the MCU that should have been after Secret Wars, because people are speculating that Marvel will reboot the MCU after Secret Wars. So this is what they should do. The first film of Phase 1 is Iron Man. Everything is the same. The first, the second, and the film in rebooted MCU Phase 1 is Spider-Man Welcome Home, which is a remake of the first Tobey Maguire movie, but with elements from the Tom Holland Spider-Man series. Oh, and J.B. Carlick reprises his iconic role as the Green Goblin / Norman Osborn. Then we got the Incredible Hulk. Everything's the same, but Mark Ruffalo is Hulk now. Then we got Iron Man 2. Everything's still the same, but we get the tease of Absorbing Man. Then we got Captain America, the First Avenger, because why not? Then we got Thor. Everything's the same with Captain America and Thor's first film. Then we got Ironheart. I don't know why. They got Iron Man and his awesome friends. So plus, Iron Man X-Men's experiment goes wrong. Brody refuses to help him. So he assembles the help of Ironheart and Hulk and Amanda's Chow. Totally awesome Hulk. Hulk, the project is Ultron, and he tries to kill the Friends. But it fails, so he goes out on the street to recruit Absorbing Man and Swarm. Now the three heroes must kill Ultron, Swarm, and Absorbing Man before it's too late. And the arc reactor battery is gone. This film also debuts Vision's body and Gamma. They've got Avengers Assemble, which is basically a remake of the first Avengers movie, duh. Then we got Phase 2, which has Spider-Man Homecoming. Because, yeah, no, it's Spider-Man Homecoming. Everything's the same with this one. Then we got Deadpool 1. Everything's the same with this one. Captain Marvel, everything's the same. The screaming is even more louder than ever. And then we got Thor the Dark World. It's the same, we make it more darker. Because it's the Dark World, get it? The next film is Iron Man 3. Everything is the same about this one. Then we got Captain America the Winter Soldier. Everything's the same about this one. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, this one's also good. Ant-Man. Everything's the same about this one. Deadpool 2. Okay, maybe this one's a little different. And Avengers Age of Ultron. Then we got Phase 3. Captain America Civil War. Everything's the same. We got X-Men. Everything's still the same with X-Men. Fantastic Four. Everything is the same in that one. Black Panther, everything remains the same. Doctor Strange, you guessed it, it remains the same. Black Widow also stays the same. Ant-Man and the Wasp also stays the same. Avengers Infinity War stays the same. And Avengers Endgame is also the same as it always was. Then we get to the crazy stuff. Phase 4. We got Thor Ragnarok. Thor is missing Tony a little bit, but he has no choice but to get through Hela's defenses. Loki comes back, Hulk comes back, and Valkyrie comes back, and they have to set aside the differences to go on quests to find Hela's current location before she wipes out all of the heavenly clouds, and before she kills Odin for not letting her get her own. Then we got Shang-Chi, everything is the same, okay? Then we got Power Rangers, which is basically the 2017 movie with like the 90s accurate costumes, the accurate 90s Zordon, 90s Alpha 5, 90s Rita, Goldar, Finster, Vulcan Skull is also there. We can tease Lord Zed, and we can even tease Tommy Oliver if we want to. And what if? It's a self-explanatory question. The Watcher will be voiced by the sexiest man known to humanity, Masahiro Sakurai. Then we got Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man is super depressed, so he goes to Italy where he encounters Hydro Man, played by the guy who voices him in Spidey's Amazing Friends. And he encounters a new hero, Mysterio, who takes him to the land of Italy Defenders, which is basically alternate timelines of famous Marvel heroes. So Spidey and Mysterio have to work together to destroy Hydro Man and Molten Man. We've got Fantastic Four, the Fantastic Sequel, which is better than Captain Underpants, the thrilling sequel. Trapster's the villain of this one. which is pretty easy because Galactus isn't easy to beat. Then we got Eternals, which I don't know why, but who even watches Eternals? And then we got Phase 5, which includes Thor: Love and Thunder. Everything is the same about this one. The Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, everything is the same about this one as well. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which has Sam Wilson training to be Captain America. But what he and Bucky don't know is that there's an imposter Captain America running amok, and he thinks that he's taking the mantle, but he's causing destruction, so they have to stop him. Or Dora Milaje also here. Then we got Kevin plus Mike, Power Rangers Samurai sequel. At the end, Jaden breaks his legs and retires and hands the sword to his sister. And then we got Daredevil. Daredevil teams up with the Runaways. No, he actually teams up with the Defenders to kill Kingpin. Then we got the Runaways now streaming. No, this is not an original series. This is the name of the movie, okay? The Runaways have to be popular. Diamond White reprises as Moon Girl. Then we got The Lion King, which everything is the same about the 2019 version. We got Loki, and then we got the infamous sequel, this prequel sequel-like thing, Mufasa the Lion King. Yeah, that's a movie. Then we got Power Rangers, the first film of Phase 6 is Power Rangers 2. Basically, the Green Ranger debuted episode and the Lord Zed debuted episode fused together. We got Calvin plus Haley, it's like Miss Marvel, but a movie. Victor Vincent and Monty can show up. This is a Ninja Steel sequel. Then we got Captain America Brave New World. Yeah, that's a thing. Then we got the Super Mario World movie. It's on my cast, okay? We got Thunderbolts. Everything is the same about Thunderbolts. Then we got my favorite project of all, The Lion Guard, which is an MCU adaptation of the Lion Guard Return of the Roar. And we got Lion Guard. Then we got the hit spin-off, we got the sequel series, The Lion Guard, Life in the Primates, which will be on Disney Plus in July. And Deadpool and Wolverine will also release in July. Spider-Man No Way Home will release in September. Avengers Doomsday will release in December of 2026. Actually, 2025. And Avengers Secret Wars will come out in December 2026. Then we get the Phase 7. We got The Punisher. No detail yet. We got Mysterio, the Great Showman. No detail on that one. Star Wars A New Hope, which is a remake of Star Wars A New Hope. Hawkeye. Everything's the same about this one. Fire Emblem Engage. Adapting the game. Madam Web. Everything is the same. The Lion Guard, The Rise of Scar. Everything is the same. Deadpool 4. Yeah, the plot is that Wolverine goes missing and Professor Xavier forces Deadpool to find him, along with the Colossus and anyone Deadpool is related to. And turns out Wolverine was kidnapped by the infamous villain Magneto, I guess. This is an X-Men movie, duh. Then we got Thor: Way of the Gods. The plot is that Odin is kidnapped, and Thor and Valkyrie and Korg have to go. And the Guardians have to go look for him before Odin dies. So it turns out Odin was actually kidnapped by another Loki, not Tom Hiddleston, a different Loki. And then we got it's Reptile, a Mexican boy who gains a special gem which allows him to turn into dinosaurs. And if it gets broken, everything becomes a dinosaur. And Reptile has to stop Stegron from stealing that statue he wants to power up. Then we got Spider-Man Miles Morales. Basically, there's a female Electro for a villain, there's a female Doc Ock for a villain, even Black Cat's there, and Miles Morales has to stop them. Then we got a Hydra special presentation, which is Kevin Feige talking about Hydra and shit. We got Spider-Gwen. Basically, Spider-Gwen has to fight the infamous Spider-Man villain Kraven the Hunter. The second season of the Lion Guard Life in the Prilands, specifically the first half of Season 2. Then we got Star Wars Episode 2, The Emperor Strikes Back. We got Marvel Zombies, Captain America, So That the Achiever. Captain America, Sam Wilson discovers that Bucky has been missing since the events of Secret Wars, and he realizes he's on vacation, but turns out the island he was on was an illusion. And the evil Red Skull vows revenge, and Spidey and his amazing friends. Spidey gets an unconvinced team up with Miles Morales and Gwen, and they have to fight a guy in an armored suit named Rhino. Then we got Phase 9. Miss Marvel, everything's the same. WandaVision, everything's the same. The week later will premiere Vision Quest, which is the same. The other half of Season 2 of The Lion Guard Life in the Pride Lands. We got Wiccan and Hulkling, The Last Annihilation. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. White Tiger, who was voiced by... and the Young Avengers. Now we get to the final part of this MCU. We have Donkey Kong Country, Deadpool 5, Doctor Strange, Time Runs Out, Star Wars Return of the Jedi, The Mighty Thor, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, Jason and Rocky, Spider-Man Phone Home, The Lion Guard Battle for the Pride Lands, which I'll tell you about in another video, and The Lion Guard Life in the Pride Lands, the final season. This was the greatest MCU of all time, wouldn't you say so, fellas? Now this is how Kevin Feige should do his projects, y'all.